Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm in my creative testing world going to show you a new build that I have been working on. This build has been quite anticipated by me as I am quite fond of theatre and lighting and tech to do with it. This has taken months of work, months of effort, and just trying to make everything work whilst also making everything look nice. So if you could like and subscribe to the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. Over here I have my theatre, and this structure, well, it's quite a big one as you can see. It's got a lot of detail in all of the archways. You've got a lot of detail along the sides, along the bottom, and in the front as well. If we enter through the front of the building, you can see we enter to the bar and main lobby area. This is where you would order your drinks and you'd be waiting for the theatre to start. There is a button here that could also turn on and off the lights. If we go through the main gates, you get into the actual theatre itself. Big lights up at the top, the main lighting area up there, and the actual theatre stage at the front. And we finally get into the actual lighting theatre. You may see we've got these switches on the wall and all of these switches which actually are the lights. I'll explain what these do in a minute, plus what these two buttons do. First, let's get into these 6 switches, levers. Flick these 3, they correspond to each of those lights right there. You can see that there. Flick these 3 and it corresponds to all of the lights down the stage. You can see my game lag slightly. And I'll show how this works in a minute. Firstly, this lever corresponds to the lights at the back of stage right. These ones at the back of stage left. You've got this switch which corresponds to the front stage right, stage left, and this one which is the front of stage right. This one which is backstage, or the back end of the stage. This front middle is the front center kind of lights. This one and this one is stage left and stage right corner lights. And finally, these 2 in the corner are house lights on each side. You flick these all on. You can see my game starts kind of lagging because there's a lot going. Anyway, we push one of these buttons. There we go. So we have a trap door. There is another button in here as well that we will see. So that button there also does another trapdoor. The leftmost button does stage right trapdoor and the rightmost button does stage left trapdoor. If we go down below, you're actually going to notice that there is quite a lot of observer chains. If we go further down, we are now in the redstone section of the build. Each line corresponds to a color. Each color corresponds to some lights. You can see this yellow one is the back of stage left, and this green one is back of stage right. This is corner of stage right, and then the blue one is corner stage left. Red is front stage. Then you've got all the other little ones. This dark blue is the stage left backlight, and stage right backlight is somewhere. The mechanism is quite simple. You've got a lever on top of a block. That lever is now powering the block, which is now powering the note block. This change in the powering of the note block is then detected by an observer, which goes all the way down into a redstone line which powers a copper bulb. That copper bulb then goes into an AND gate, which is also controlled by another copper bulb, which is dependent on the state of one of these 3 switches at the back. If both are labelled as on, it will send a single pulse out, which will be extended and go into a full length repeater pulse, and will eventually go into another copper bulb to control each of these light segments being on or off. I've tried to make this video as short as possible, so if you have enjoyed this video and it's been quite useful, or you've just wanted to get the world download to see what I've been doing, it's greatly appreciated. Please subscribe to the channel as it will help me so much in creating these videos. Thank you for 300 subscribers as well. I know we hit that milestone quite a little bit ago, but it's greatly appreciated. Like the video as well if you want to see more content like this. And I think we should finish with a bit of Pigstep. So how about Pigstep? And thank you for watching the entire way through the video. Just a quick editor's note here as I've finished recording and editing the video. You may have seen that the audio quality and editing quality is quite a lot better. This is because I've spent a lot more time on this. That's why it's been so long since I uploaded. I think the main motivator for me even getting through and editing this, it may be a 6-minute long video, but it was because we hit near 1,000 views on the previous video, and that's a big motivator for me to even do more content. So thank you for that. Let's see, can we get this video to 1,000 views or over? That might be just by liking the video, subscribing to my channel, just anything that gets this video into the algorithm so that YouTube will recommend my video to other people. That would be greatly appreciated, so thank you very much for watching the entire way through, and have a good rest of your day.